Hi friends, I am Balakrishnan, Guru Tuition Center. All are welcome. This video is for Standard 10 CBSE students. Standard 10 CBSE students, and the topic is second degree polynomials and their zeros. You know, the general form of a second degree polynomial is, if the polynomial is written in x, if the variable is x, p of x equals ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are constants and a not equal to 0. Do you know why this specification a not equal to 0? Suppose a becomes 0, there won't be any square term. We must have a square term for a second degree polynomial. This is the general form, ax square plus bx plus c. If it is plotted in a graph, it will take the shape of a parabolic. That will be discussed later. We shall discuss a particular question. P of x, let P of x equals 2x square minus x minus 6. What is A here? A is equal to 2, B is equal to minus 1, C is equal to minus 6. This is a second degree polynomial as stated above. Then how do we find the zeros of this polynomial? What is meant by zeros of this polynomial? This P of x is the y part of a particular value of x. Y part of a particular value of x. What does it mean? This polynomial, when plotted, will give you a curve, and every point on that curve is formed by an x part and a y part, x coordinate and y coordinate. So you can replace this P of x by y. Y is equal to 2x square minus x minus 6. Now the question is, for what value of x this y becomes 0? You may just put y equals 0, 2x square minus x minus 6. You have studied how to factorize such a polynomial. Here the product is minus 6 into 2, that is minus 12, and the sum is equal to coefficient of the x term, that is minus 1. Now we are going to split the midterm into two terms. Sum is minus 12, sum is minus 1 and product is minus 12. Therefore the numbers can be selected as negative 4 and positive 3. Negative 4 into positive 3 is negative 12, and their sum is negative 1. So you can write 2x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 6. Then combining these two, you find 2x a common factor, 2x into 2x into dividing 2x square by 2x, you will get x minus, here it is 2. Then take these two times. 3 is common to those two times. 3 into x minus 2. Now for the first time and the second time, x minus 2 is a common factor. You can take x minus 2 out. X minus 2 into dividing the first term by x minus 2, you got 2x, and for the second you got 3. Now factorization is over. Now we have to fix the values for which left hand side becomes 0. For the left hand side to be 0, either this part or the second part must become 0. For the first part to be 0, x need be 2. If you put x equals 2, what happens? This portion becomes 0. 0 into something is 0. Okay. Then what happens to the, what about the second part? 2x plus 3 equals 0. We are putting second part equal to 0. That means 2x equals negative 3 and x equals negative 3 by 2. It is negative 3 by 2. Now we got the zeros of this polynomial as x equals 2 and x equals negative 3 by 2. Means if you put negative 3 by 2 as x or 2 as x, you will get the value of the polynomial 0. So we call 2 and negative 3 by 2 as zeros of this polynomial. That means the y value will be 0 when x takes values 2 or minus 3 by 2. I think finding the zeros is now clear to you using this method, factorization method. Shall give you another question. P of x equals x square minus 9. That means y is equal to x square minus 9. You are asked to find the zeros of this polynomial. That is, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 0. There is no x term here, therefore b equals 0, and c is equal to negative 9. You want to make the y part 0. 0 is equal to x square minus 9 can be put in the form x minus 3 into x plus 3. A minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. You are studied in the 8th standard, I think. So this can be split into x minus 3 into x plus 3. Now for the left hand side to be 0, x equals either 3 or x equals negative 3. You put x equals 3, what happens? 3 square is 9, 9 minus 9 is 0. You put x equals negative 3, negative 3 square is 9, 9 minus 9 again 0. Now zeros of the polynomial can be fixed by the factorization method. I think the idea is very clear. Thank you, and of course if you like my video, don't forget to subscribe it. Okay, thank you.